Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Peterson Family Farm. Today we are baling up some brome hay and some prairie hay. Out here it's just some kind of native grasses here in Kansas that farmers grow for hay to feed cattle. And so we're over here at this field. It's got a really pretty scenic overlook. This is a part of that farm that we're just renting for 1 year. So we're baling the hay off here. And we've loaded several semi-trailers. I'm going to kind of show you the process of how we've loaded these semi-trailers. But first we're going to take you back to when we swathed all of this and then raked it and baled it. We've got a new baler here we're going to get to use. It's a Kubota BV4580, 4580. And we just got this in. We've actually used it a little bit on alfalfa, but today we're going to be baling up some brome grass that we swathed. I'll explain a little more what that is later. I'm going to go ahead and get this baler ready to go. We got to put some net wrap in it, and we've got to grease it. So get started on some maintenance here. So there's a nice diagram of all the places to grease. So we're on the right hand side. So we've got 2 in the back and 2 in the front, essentially. So right there is the first one. And right down here is the second one. So I'm gonna go ahead and grease those. Here we got a grease bank. So I can do all 6 of these at once here. And then you can see they take grease up to a bunch of different places. Kendall's taking off with the rake, so I'm gonna follow behind him and he should get a little bit raked before I get over there. I've still got to hook onto this. It doesn't have a tractor on it yet. All right, so you saw us raking and baling. I'm not sure I got any footage of us swathing it, but my dad and uncle came over here and swathed this field, and it swathed pretty good. It's pretty bumpy, but it's pretty good hay here, and so we were excited about that. Our rake raked the windrows together and helped them dry, and then we used the Kubota baler for the first time. And it did a great job. We were really impressed with how it put the bales together and just their overall form and density. And so made for really good bales, really good hay. And the next step now is to pick up the bales. All right, we're gonna hook on to this dual bale fork. Nathan's coming over here to help me hook it up. I've never hooked it up before. Did we build this or did we buy it? Nathan built it. This can load and unload 2 bales at a time. Pretty ballin'. All right. Okay, Boomer. There. Did you like my joke?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
All right, looks good. Thank you. Take this down this alleyway, but anything wider than this you can't, which is why I had to take the semi around the long way over there. All right, I've got the payloader and the dual bale forks. We're gonna pick them up 2 at a time off the trailer here. Looks like I caught a stick pulling out of that driveway. And I'll be careful not to roll any into the pond. That would be a disaster. Alright, well, I made a few mistakes. I ripped part of the end off of the one bale, and then the other bale fell off the trailer. It was already leaning over. So sometimes this double fork can be a little tricky because you can't see your forks. It's not like when you have a tractor. When we're using it with this payloader, the bucket blocks the forks. So you're totally guessing on where they're at. You kind of have to lower it down until you can see them and then raise it back up the amount of time you think it takes till they're centered. So sometimes you knock a bale off of the semi, but you know, no harm, no foul. But it made for a very quick unload, and because we have our 2 other loader tractors out picking up bales, we don't have any tractors here to unload them. So Nathan's homemade bale forks, they came in really handy. I forgot to mention, this is our uncle's trailer that we're borrowing for the day. He built this as well. It was an old Army trailer, I think, and he converted it into a bale trailer, triple axle bale trailer. So that's pretty cool. This farm has always had some things that we make ourselves on it as far as equipment goes. Our grandpa made a swather out of a cotton picker. It's sitting over there. He also built his own irrigation pump system. So it's just pretty cool to make your own stuff, even if it is a little, you know, it's not quite as professionally made as the professionals, but as long as it's functional, that's what matters. It's really windy today. You can see the little waves on the pond here. They're obviously not real waves, they're little ripples. We've had hot wind and hot temperatures for like the last 10 days. Everything's kind of getting scorched, but it's supposed to get down in the 70s tomorrow, I think, or maybe the 80s, I can't remember. It's supposed to get a little cooler tomorrow, and there's a chance of rain tonight. So I really hope we get rain tonight. That's one of the reasons why we're going so hard and moving these bales today. Get them off the field before it rains, and so that the grass and the alfalfa can grow up again. So all right, we're going off to get a second load now. These are actually be some wheat straw bales of some volunteer wheat that was swathed. One of our neighbors offered it to us, and so yeah, we've gotten kind of a lot of crazy connections this year of either custom farming or working with our neighbors. So it's always good to do, and when farmers can work together, it's usually mutually beneficial for both of them. So pretty cool. All right, we can go out the same way we came in with the payloader, because it's a lot narrower now that we don't have bales on it. Makes all the difference to have someone here in the semi or pulling the trailer to drive around the field as the person loading bales, compared to if the trailer was just sitting still and the person loading bales had to go to each bale and come back to the trailer. Well, when you can move the trailer around the field, it goes a lot faster. So what's nice about our uncle's homemade trailer is that it can hold 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. So we've got 8 on this side, 8 on this side, 7 on the top, 7 on the other side on the top. 30 bales. Not bad. He's gonna fix that one for me so it doesn't fall off. Push it on a little bit more. Thanks for fixing it.
Yeah, I don't want anything spilled on the road.
We're about what, 7-8 miles from home?
Yeah. It's like 6 miles from the road, but we're so far back in the field road.
Yeah, that is probably another 1.5 miles to the road.
Apparently Nathan's bringing the extra trailer.
Okay.
For these last 3 days.
I think we've loaded over 100 bales already today. Loaded over 100 bales today. That's pretty good.
If we get that one it'll be at 170 probably. That's it.
Nice. That's a lot of bales. Bale, bale, bale. All right, I made it back to the farm with that load. The sun's poking through the clouds. The pond looks real nice, but it has dropped 20 degrees. I am cold in my cutoff shirt here. The temperature on Snapchat said 71 degrees. I think it was 95 less than two or 3 hours ago at the most. So the storm front is moving in. A chance of rain tonight, and you can see in the distance there's dark clouds starting to form on the horizon. So here's hoping we get rain tonight. We've got all our crops in. We got all the bales moved out of the field. It's a good time for it to rain. There comes Dad with the last load. Like Kendall said, we hauled about close to 200 bales today. There you can see about half of what we hauled today, and then the rest of them were in that shed you saw earlier. So overall, yeah, the last week's been really busy. We finished planting soybeans with the drill, and we've got one field of milo left to plant with the planter, but we're gonna wait on that for now. It's supposed to rain tonight. So we're almost done planting full season, and we got all of our hay moved off. So all in all, it was a great week. Really hope it rains tonight. That would be a huge blessing. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Please remember to click like and subscribe, and to read the caption below, and ask us any questions if you have any in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Peterson Family Farm. See you next time.